Why is mine not?
If you have YouTube on, by the way, kill the sound.
No, it's just me. My candle to relax me. It found.
It looks like there are 3 people sat waiting already.
Oh, this is stimulating, isn't it? Do I get?
All right,
There's almost as many people waiting than in being interviewed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is just waiting. We're going live now, guys.
Yeah.
1 second.
Can you wait for Billy in 1 second, or is this happening now?
Yeah, it should auto go live in a second.
I'll let you do your intro, Tim. All right. When you're ready, it's your show.
All right, we are live, guys. We are live on YouTube. All right, hi to everyone who's already here. So this is the first time we've set this up. So forgive any technical difficulties. So we've got Ricardo, Tom, and Billy. Is just setting up his connection now. Excellent. So between us now and YouTube, I think there's like a 10-second delay. So if you say anything in the chat, it will take us a while to get to it.
Okay.
So we've got Alec, Doug, and Ben. Hey, guys.
Are you all right? Shout out to all the self-isolated.
Yeah. Excellent. So while people come in, I mean, I've got a couple of things I wrote down to go over. And then if there's anything else people want to kind of like talk about or questions or stuff, let us know. So I just wanted to go over kind of like just about riding at the moment as well. The potential for setting up live streams as a kind of community-based thing ongoing while we're all in lockdown. Something about the NHS, and then other things we can do to kind of get us together, and then just things we're doing to kind of survive the lockdown, really.
Just also like to talk a bit about, if time allows, for legalization effort, maybe a bit about parties as well. Yeah,
so the legalization effort is something I wanted to ask you as well. I've got that on my list because you put that post up about the tube, and I saw that and I was just like, you know, this is insane. Hey, Andy.
Hello, Andy.
Can we see it here, Tim, or is it on the or is it on Facebook? Is it on YouTube?
It's on YouTube. If you follow the link from Facebook, you should see it on my channel.
Right. All right. I'm going to come down for 1 second, turn the Xbox on so I can see the chat. So I can.
Let me see the link.
Because this is going to take me a second, guys, and maybe someone could explain why.
I'll yeah, no worries, man. I'll let him hobble around. Okay. So I guess let's well, it's just two of us. Let's start with kind of what are your thoughts on riding at the moment? Because we've seen a lot of posts in
riding at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's my views on riding. I don't consider it as exercise. Okay. Certainly just a little jog or whatever. But also it's good for our mental health. So I'm not opposed for people to skate around, to go to the shops, or to go somewhere isolated. And just as long as it's not like more than half an hour. It's still healthy. It's still breathing fresh air. If you're not in contact with other people, if not in a crowded place, I think that's fine. I've certainly been around. I live in the sticks, so yesterday I went shopping on my skateboard, and it was normal. There was no police around. Police are more entertained with other stuff right now.
Totally.
And actually, if you want to maintain your social distance in a crowded place like London, why not use your eSkate or your e-scooter or your UC or whatever means of personal electric vehicle you have to get around? Because last thing you want is to get into the tube and get contaminated because it's just a cesspool of virus and bacteria, the tube at the best times. So right now, I would never use the tube at a situation like this. I certainly wouldn't use public transport.
Yeah, so I saw you put this post up. Literally, was it today or yesterday? About this is the state of the tube right now, with people. They've reduced the service, and everyone is rammed into these tubes, and they're just going to maximize contact. And I think like electric skateboards are definitely the way to, or PEV or whatever, is definitely a way to combat what we're seeing now. With all these people rammed into a tube carriage when we're told not to travel, it's completely insane.
Yeah, I mean, there's two alternatives, normal perceived alternatives when moving about in a city. You either use public transport or you use your car if you're not walking to, the corner shop. But I mean, we have an alternative, and we don't need to get sweaty. We don't need to get on a bicycle and get sweaty from going from A to B. So I think that efforts that have been done in the recent past to trial the e-scooters in the Olympic Park, which has been a success. There's been some learnings on that regarding the way, whether you should own the vehicle or you should rent it out. That's a conversation for another time. But it's been generally successful. And this is the right opportunity. We're in a time of crisis, so we need to think fast and think progressively. So we're in the time of crisis, and this is how we should respond. If we want to maintain a social distance, just get out, and if you need to go to the shop or to the pharmacy or whatever, get out and e-skate and e-scooter or go on your one wheel. It's safe. You don't need to rely on public transport. You don't need to cram yourself in a tin of sardines. And you certainly don't need to take any other people's germs.
Yeah.
I mean, you live in London, don't you?
Yeah, I'm just on the last tube stop, so I'm on the bottom of the Northern Line.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going on the tube. I'm just going to bring the other guys into the chat now.
Yeah, good.
Thomas and Billy. Welcome, guys.
Everybody's upside down.
I wanted to leave it. So think about just. I'll add to that kind of skating thing. It is important to get yourselves out there and go for a ride, but you need to be careful out there, not pushing yourself. Because should I say or should I say, guys?
Well, maybe you can be an example for everyone, Tom.
We all learn from everybody's experience.
Okay, right. So I had a slam today, really bad slam, the worst one I've ever had, and I'm now basically bedbound for the moment. I can't move. I've smashed I'm okay. I've not broken anything, but I can't walk at the moment. I can't stand up. I literally went to the toilet like 20 minutes ago. I was debating doing this stream because I can't really move at the moment. But like I said, don't get carried away. I got carried away today. I hit a pothole. Wheel had a wobble, and it literally just threw me off, landed flat on my back. If anyone's seen me fall before, and we like tuck and roll, and it's all right. But it literally was like speed wobbles massively, landed flat on my back, and my hips are destroyed now. My back is ruined, and I can't even stand up. So I've been out because the weather's been amazing, but there's things I've been doing for the last 2 days, which I should have done today. Like I was out on my Evolve Stoke practicing manually, and I was practicing my slides on the stone ground wheels for my Evolve. Train other things, maybe switch stance, muck about if you need to do something to keep yourself challenging. But yeah, you need to be careful, guys, because it hurts a lot.
Definitely ride safe. After like breaking my arm, they won't even let me into hospital for physio, so I'm literally having physio by telephone right now. It's got that bad, and I'm not even in the main hospital. I'm in a building next to it, so yeah, you don't want to end up in hospital right now.
No, and the first thing I thought of when I slammed was, oh my god, if I actually I done the Tim, because you spoke to me when you fell and you said you didn't realize you'd broken anything, so I literally
didn't feel a thing for an hour or so.
Well, I felt instantly, but I just tried to move my arms and legs to see if I could move, and I could, and then I just kind of like crawled, and this was the comical side of things. I crawled to the side. I couldn't move, and I looked to my corner eye, and one of my AirPods were in the road, and I just saw this car just go and splat the thing, and I couldn't get it because I couldn't move. But
were you wearing protection?
Yes, and this isn't a plug. Generally, I hit my laser rolling, which is now destroyed from this. This is how hard I hit it, which has holes in it and everything. But this, it saved me again. So you need to stop being so bloody confident and literally keep my head down and train skills, dancing, sliding, switch dancing if you want to develop, but not speed, man. Not this time.
Yeah. Also, can I just bring something else to people's attention? I just found this earlier today. So if you're looking for a reason to ride at the moment, so the NHS have opened this up. I'll put a link on the screen. They're looking for volunteers. So this is people to maybe even deliver medicine and food to people who are housebound and old, stuff like that. So
can you drop that link on Carve, please?
Sorry?
Can you drop that link on Carve? I think it's
important. Yeah, sure. I'll put it into the group because we were talking earlier about like starting something like this up. You put a link up about getting people together, and then the NHS have literally started this up. So if people want a reason to ride, I'll just pop this up on the screen now. So this is the URL. I'll post it into the group as well. If you go to this link and sign up, you can literally volunteer to head out to chemists, pick up medicines and food for people, and deliver it. So if you're looking for a really good reason to get out on your board at the moment, then
that was the whole idea behind starting that CCC, the
exactly
Corona thing. But in the end, we were thinking, wait a minute, we're probably exposing people to the virus and
potential virus. Yeah,
we don't have the means to equip these people. We don't have gloves, we don't have masks or whatever. So obviously, if the NHS is doing this, they will know what they are doing. So go for it. This is an excellent opportunity to ride. Awesome.
Yeah.
So Star UK has been throwing comments in the whole time. She's been saying hi and that to everyone. So hi, Star UK, doing your thing.
Hello.
Yeah. So Star, in fact, I will give a shout out to Star. It was her who helped me set up Livestream, and I did my first live stream with her a few days ago. So the reason I've actually got all this set up, actually, thank you,
Star.
Does
she do what kind of videos does she do?
She does a lot of live streaming on YouTube.
Okay.
I'll give her a quick plug. So yeah, Star UK, Star TV, check her out. She really helped me with setting this up. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
I know how much of a pain it is to try to set up a live stream last 2 days. Has been bloody difficult. But yeah, I've been doing it each day. But I don't know if I'm going to do it for a little bit because I can't move and I can't clean my boards anymore. But saying on that, what has everyone been up to with this isolation lockdown at home?
Yeah, what have you been doing to survive? If you drop a comment in the chat as well, people watching, so we know what.
I think Billy wants to get in. Tim.
Billy,
we've had 2 chances already.
There we go. I'm just sort of sitting silent in the backstage, kind of thinking, can they hear me? Can they not hear me?
Oh, well. You're breaking up, bro.
I have to keep moving because this git keeps coming in and it hurts.
Life of an eSkater. Welcome to the fold.
Yes.
We've all taken a fall, mate.
Yeah, but this one hurt, mate. It really hurt.
It happens.
Well, the protection was there to do its job, so really glad that you were wearing it. And
the frustrating thing is I've already got trousers as well, and if I had that, would I be better off? No, because not arrived yet. So,
you're dark.
Apparently I get best connection in my bathroom, so I guess we're doing this here now.
Blair Witch with Billy at the moment.
Everyone, this is Billy's bathroom.
Yeah, it's very nice. But it seems to be the only place where I can get good connection in this house. My bandwidth has been limited lately.
Oh man!
Honestly,
yeah, this is a struggle as well. I mean, everybody working at home, so we're putting a stress on the bandwidth. So maybe that's why you're struggling in there.
Yeah, I mean, I've got good internet as well, so I'd expect it to be fine, but obviously not. Here we are in my bathroom. Welcome to my bathroom.
He just wants to show the bathroom and the nice mirror in there.
Well, I should have got a green screen, but you know.
So what have you been up to, Billy?
Pretty much. I'll be honest. I was actually a little bit ill for a little while. So it wasn't coronavirus, as far as I know. It wasn't. I had the symptoms of it, but it wasn't it, because I wouldn't be in my state I am right now if it was. I actually lost my taste and my smell as well, which was a really weird experience. It was so weird. I've never ever had that before ever, and I was eating my favorite foods, and I couldn't taste anything. I couldn't drink anything. I couldn't smell candles. It was crazy. But
I can't smell candles. That's devastating. Mine's
I know. It's the worst. It's the worst. But no, it wasn't that bad though. But apart from that though, obviously I've been really wanting to skate. The only time I've actually skated was the day they announced the lockdown, because I actually had to go to my work at Capital Cars to find out that they're actually closing down completely until it is completely over. So right now I'm actually out of work
That's
completely. But I'm on that scheme where they pay an average, like 80% of your wage to you every month. But the problem with that is this month I don't get anything at all. So I'm I have no cash at all at the moment. Literally, I'm so broke. And but I did apply for a job at Asda. So I did put my one out for sale. So
yeah, I saw that.
Did you manage to
sell it?
And give to charity.
Did you manage to sell it?
No, I didn't. Not yet. I've had a few people. There's one guy in Australia who wants to get it, but I thought, oh my god, how am I going to get that to Australia?
Oh,
yeah, I get it.
You know, but
see what you've been doing, because you've been on the mend. Now it's my turn.
Yeah, I've been out of it for 3 weeks, and now I'm just fit enough to ride. I'm told to stay at home. It's been quite frustrating. So I've already had 3 weeks.
How much do you want for that? How much do you want for that?
well.
If you get that next to you, one wheel, I think you will sell it. Sorry, I interrupted you.
I was trying to get more sales from it.
That's all right. Have you guys seen the new Evolve boards as well?
Yeah, the bed one.
I knew.
Limited.
Secrets being, some of us might have known about that a few months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's
it's a clone of the other Evolve one, isn't it?
So it's this one here.
Yeah.
It's basically the exact same as the 4-wheel drive one, but just without the 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
It would have been good if it was 4-wheel drive, wouldn't it?
Someone would have bought it.
So
I hope they don't release bubblegum, because bubblegum's my style.
Yeah, but there's only going to be 20 of them, and they're only available in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Australia?
Yeah.
It's a bit limited.
I may as well get the next way now.
Ooh.
The thing is, Tim, about that,
Give me all your bug roll.
what they should do, the thing is, it's just the deck, the hubs, and the truck, which can be sent anywhere. So I don't know why they're limited it to Australia only, because you could just take up the electronics, the battery, and just send it to anywhere in the world.
Yeah. I think it's
if I had the cash, I'm going to go do one myself, do the job myself, hopefully. But I haven't done it because, well, I'm basically poor. I can't even afford one of my own boards at the moment. So, you know.
Tim,
like my Trampa's out of use. I haven't got belts for it as well.
Sorry, mate. My computer just blanked out. It must have been some hack attack from Evolve. I don't know.
So you get for mentioning
I'm kidding. I love you guys.
Is Tim levitating? No, he's our monk. He has inner peace. It's our team monk.
Tim's just in every video, as you can see. That's a great video as well. That's a good video. That was good fun.
That was there's loads of Billy in this one.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's Billy. That's it.
That was ages ago. That was when my Carve London. That was before Carve was Carve.
That was
that was ages ago. I think that was right before we turned Carve into what it is now, like when we merged.
Yeah.
I think that was, yeah.
Yeah.
So Tim, are you going to get something like that done on your board? Because I know you've got your signature idea.
Yeah, so I've got something happening with one of my boards,
What's
but
happening?
it's still a secret right now.
Come on, spill the beans.
Who's got the
Billy,
volume
Billy.
on, by the way? Can you turn your sound off?
That's probably Billy, isn't it?
It might be me because I haven't got earphones on because my AirPods
Really?
broke and I can't go and get them fixed. And I'm very
First
upset.
world problems, mate.
First world problems.
It's just Billy.
Is that better?
Infinitely.
Yeah, it's a bit better. Yeah.
Lee Wright just jumped
Yeah.
in. He's a
Hi,
bit
Lee.
sort him out.
Hello.
Yeah,
So,
sorry about the
what's
echo.
what's in the plans, Tim?
What for other things? Well, I mean, I wanted to give a shout out to Billy's post as well about the gaming. So anyone who's kind of stuck trying to hook up with
Yeah, that was a
people,
good idea.
there's a post in Carve about
Are we talking
if you're a
about gaming?
gamer, put your gamer tag on there, and loads of people are hooking up online.
Yeah, and there's a lot more gamers as well, isn't there?
I'm quite surprised the amount of. Ricardo plays World of Tanks.
Do you want to see
Yes,
the
do play
severity
World
of
of
my
Tanks.
Cool.
TV, Tim?
Yeah.
Just for fun. For my little
I
secret.
should be playing World of Tanks right now. I got some stuff going on.
So this
Me,
is
Tom,
gamer.
and Kevin Dark will
This is-
play.
Look at that.
Severity.
Hello,
No, you've
I'm
got
Tom,
the
and I'm
TV, it's the
addicted to
best.
games.
Internet.
Nice
There we
one.
go. And then I've got the floating TV because I can't move.
Brilliant.
So maybe
Ricardo,
I can talk a bit.
Do you want to mention Paris a bit?
Yeah, talk about
Maybe I can talk a bit about Paris. Coronavirus affects
What can you say?
everybody. We were supposed to have had confirmation of the venue right now. A couple of weeks ago, or maybe around this time. But things got delayed with coronavirus. We are debating internally whether we should postpone it or not. So for now, there's still events going on in France in June. So I'm thinking that hinges a bit on that and on what Evolve does with their events, because there's a lot of stuff being cancelled or delayed. Right now, we're still working for the same date and with the sponsors and the suppliers for that same date and with the venue. Unfortunately, I cannot divulge the venue right now because that depended on the French elections going smoothly. So the municipality that we're working with, they are really onto it. They want us there desperately, and I can see why, because everybody will need a blowout after all of this goes away. So
This
they're
summer's
really
going to be amazing.
yeah. But they need to win some elections, some local elections.
Okay.
They've won the first round with 40% of the votes, so it's more than likely that they'll win the second round. But guess what? The second round was delayed because of coronavirus.
Oh
So
no.
we're in. We want to reveal the place, but really we can't until we have 100% confirmation. And I know it's a pain for you guys that want to plan ahead and book your trips and book your accommodation. So we'll see. We'll stay tuned in the next few weeks. I'm sure that there will be news. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you much more. Just that there will be a lot more brands this year being represented there. New products, new brands as well, new skate brands. Really excited with surprises coming along.
So that would be quite good, Ricardo. I'd have thought from the Brussels trip. I don't know about you, Tim and Billy, but we should have like mini games on the event as well. Like they had loads of fun stuff going on at Brussels Winter Games, and they had like slalom stuff, mucking about stuff, and just stuff that people could play with on the event. It would be quite good to get everyone on board, just to have like any kind of like crazy mini game ideas to host during the event.
By all means, the schedule is being planned, but if you guys have any ideas that we can put out there. Another thing that I wanted to shout out to the community is we're looking for bands and DJs. I know that Luke from Street Wing, maybe Moja. Moja, if
Okay,
you're there, be good to show up and do a set. We don't have the kit. We don't have the hardware, so I'm afraid that
Community talent, basically, to enrich it more.
yeah, we need people to come up with a kit as well. We got 2 or 3 bands lined up already, but more to do with rock kind of vibe. We also wanted some for the techno people, the dance people, the house people. So
If
yeah,
any other dancers in the community, let me know. We'll do a set together. Be wicked.
oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, you're the b-boy.
Yeah, I can't do a solo thing, just me, but it'd be wicked to get some. See what the talent is in the community and throw it all in, basically.
Yeah,
I'd like to see Jamie Hadley sing with his band.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's really good, man. I listen to his stuff.
Jamie Hadley. Okay, I'll take note of that. Jamie, if you're listening, give us a shot. Yeah, so in summary, all I want to say is that we're very attentive to the situation of coronavirus. And if we need to postpone it, then we will. But for now, all remains the same. So as soon as we know, we'll post it up on the Electric page and we'll disseminate it through the Facebook groups and the forums and whatnot. Yeah, that's it.
Can we add some things that just for tips at home for people that have been up to? Like for me, just a small one. I want to see everyone else is doing, like maintenance. I can't really clean my boards anymore. Well, I can't even move at the moment, but they're clean now. But it's board maintenance, people who make content, make loads of content now of resources you guys have got. But is there anyone else got any other ideas for what people could do at home if you're bored?
Yeah, I've been enjoying your videos. It's been good. It's been a bit how do you call it?
Odd. Like
no, it's like another dimension. It's like we're living through history and we're just communicating through video. You know.
Yeah,
I'm sure that in 50 years' time, people will be talking about these 3 months that we're living through. You know, it's
a lot of the schools have been asked to make diaries because they're off school. They're making diaries because an event like this should hopefully never happen again in someone else's lifetime.
It's crazy.
I think we should get a Guitar Hero set up at Paris so everyone can play Guitar Hero. That would be good music for a while.
I have completed Guitar Hero an expert. I'm just saying.
I love Guitar Hero. It's my favourite game.
Bring your kid, mate. Bring your kid.
Challenge is on. Oh, could you get something like that for Switch? Something small, and then we can just plug it in.
On a Switch? Is it possible on a Switch? Is it even out on a Switch?
I don't know, but if there's something like that on Switch, we could get guitars going. And
yeah,
really
Guitar Hero is the elite game right there. So I played Guitar Hero live. It was okay, but my guitar broke very quickly. So
Tim, people are asking how your arm is now, mate.
Yeah.
How are you?
Mark, yeah, man. It's really good. I've nearly got full extension. It's a little bit bent. I can nearly get it straight. I was saying to the guys earlier, I'm having physiotherapy by telephone because I'm not allowed to the hospital. But yeah, a lot better and just about ready to ride now. Now we're on lockdown.
Oh, physiotherapy on the phone must be really weird.
Yeah, it's strange, but I'm not allowed to the hospital. So yeah, is my cam running really slow?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
It seems okay. I'm sure people would comment, let you know.
Yeah.
Billy, what have you been doing for your time? You know, you've been ill, but anything else? I know you've been playing a lot of Warzone.
Playing a lot of Xbox. A lot of Xbox. I've been playing GTA constantly, like with a bunch of my buddies. Hopefully welcoming more people to come on, of course.
I'm still working from home. I cannot get away from work.
I mean,
that's a problem. Oh my god, I'm trying to move.
I'm about to finish uni, so forever. But the problem is, I just can't find my motivation to do my dissertation. I'm sitting at home. Half of this time I've been ill, so I can't even look at screens. And then as soon as I can, I'm like, yeah, but now I can't be bothered.
What's the deadline?
It was the 4th of May, but it's now the 18th of May because it's been obviously delayed for obvious reasons. But I don't have any exams or anything. That's all I need to do is that and my project, which is not so bad because my project's changed as well now. So
okay. Well, I got a project, but it's not related to uni or anything. It's Amanda's board. I'm not sure if Amanda.
Oh yeah. How's that going? So I remember you did mention something before.
I need some bits and pieces, and I was supposed to have visited Kevin.
Talk about board builds. That'd be fun. You go first, Ricardo.
But with social distancing, I cannot do anything. But it's going to be an interesting monster. I've got 2 times 2 direct drive motors, so if needs be, it will be a 4-wheel drive. But for now, for starters, I'll start as a 2-wheel drive and see how we get on. If I have enough torque with the Trampa 6.5-inch wheels.
Yeah, I would like to see someone turning it over.
I just need to board the.
I'm building another hydro dip board at the moment.
Have it in.
I just want it to be a sleek and something that doesn't really jump to the eye that it's an electric skateboard. So yeah, something stealth. We'll see how it goes, and I'll keep you posted on developments. I need to finish off the adapter for the motors to the wheels. That's giving us a few issues, but it's interesting development work. Hopefully ready for parties.
So I've been working on a build at the moment. I've got I'm working on a custom hydro dips Trampa build at the moment.
Ooh.
So that's coming, but that's a lot more work than it was.
It's gonna get muddy anyway.
Yeah, I don't mind that. It's fine, but it's just well, it should be the way I do it. Should minimize the dirt, but it's fine. But the difficulty I'm having is because the box is slotted in. As you add layers of paint, it makes the grooves hard for it to slot in. So I'm trying to do it, but
just tape them up.
No, it's just that, yeah. But then it's gonna be anyway. We're dealing with that stuff. Bill, how are you enjoying your Trampa at the moment?
Well, at the moment it's in bits, and I need new belts. So I'm kind of I bought some belts.
Better than you.
No, I'm not having it. No, she rides amazingly well. Like she rides.
Yeah, she does.
This
is arguable. We should have Rebecca versus Billy race and just show it.
You know what? If she rode like I know she rides constantly, but if she rode all the time, like literally 24/7, every single second ever, and like I guarantee she'll be better than me, 100%.
Challenge is out there, man.
100%. She's very consistent, and she I guarantee if we both said 3 weeks we need to practice, end of it she'll be better than me, 100%.
I wonder if there's mileage to have all girls race in Paris.
Oh yeah,
the race or something.
I mean, even if it's not competitive, it's just like if the girls don't want to be on competition just because we can do it either way, either a demo ride or just a small competition.
Oh, people want to know my faces. Sorry. So people have just joined in. I had a really bad slam today. I've really hurt my pelvis and my back, and my left side of my body is in agony. So every time I do bum clenching facial expressions, it's because I'm moving my leg because I can't move it itself, and it hurts ridiculously.
Oh man.
I got someone asking me how the weight loss is going at the moment. It's going quite well at the moment. I started off 119 kilo. I'm on 95 kilo at the moment.
Hell, that's a
doing
good.
really well, Tom. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
Rebecca wants to race. Really oh no.
I think there's a few like that as well. I mean, people that didn't do much and didn't work, basically couch potatoes, and getting onto the eSkate has actually made them try to lose weight because 1 is healthier, 2 gives you more range, isn't it?
eSkate range for health. eSkate range for weight.
Definitely, it's all about the range, for sure.
Well, you have no problems. You're vegan, so you cannot get fat.
Oh, you seriously? Check my videos, dude. They're vegan. Too many hobnobs.
Is that vegan? Is that not cheating?
Well, cheating what? It's still vegan.
Anyway, it's going to be worse for my injury tomorrow. Yes, it is. It's going to hurt in the morning. I need like a little bell for help.
Yeah, for sure. After my accident, I tell you, it didn't hurt that day, but the next day and the day after that, it hurt so much.
I actually got a bowl next to me because I stood up and went to the bathroom about an hour before we started, and I was in so much pain I thought I was going to throw up. It was an agony.
Damn, dude.
But yeah,
There
be
was
safe,
somebody,
guys.
there was somebody earlier on asking about withdrawal symptoms, eSkate withdrawal symptoms. Maybe you weren't in the beginning of the conversation. What I was saying is that, I mean, by all means, if you need to go to the shops, why not go on an eSkate and maintain your social distance? That's the way I've been coping. If
Just
I
don't
need to
do
go
15-mile rides to
just
the
half a
shops.
mile, you know. It's half
I'm
a
going to
mile, but
shop
it's half a mile that I get to ride on a board. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. My shop's around the corner, but it'll take me 20 miles to get there. It's fine.
Jamie.
Yeah, I did message him. I was like, mate, I've had a bad slam. Be careful out there. Quick question: if coronavirus wasn't a
Tom,
thing,
there's a
would you
question
be able
for
to
Ben
go to
here.
the hospital right now?
Ben asked you a good question, Tom.
Yeah, I don't think I would be because I don't think
You probably won't, but you probably could be bothered because
I can't move, Ben. That's the point. but no, I wouldn't go to the hospital at the moment. I've not broken. I don't think I've broken anything. I just can't stand up or walk.
I like Tom's question he just said as well.
What's that?
What do you guys think about eSkating at these times when the NHS is limited? I don't think many people should eSkate. Like, if you're gonna do it,
like
don't
me,
ride fast.
example.
Don't do a Tom.
Yeah. Tom, check
Yes.
the
40 miles an hour.
Carve, about the NHS looking for volunteers to deliver medicine. And if you really want a reason to ride, check the link out. You can pick up medicines from pharmacies and drop them off to pensioners and stuff like that who really need it. I'll post that after the live stream ends. So if you really want to ride, just do something useful with your riding and help people out.
That's very important. It's public service, and it's public service on an eSkate, and it puts our community in a good light. And everything that can be done to put our community in a good light is good for our efforts to legalize it. So,
Mikey put it perfect there, 100%. I think can you put that up, Tim, about his response on riding?
Whose response on riding? Sorry,
Mikey. Perfect. It's literally, this is how I was doing. I was riding conservatively the whole time, and then I got my Lacroix, and things happened.
Definitely conservative riding at the moment.
That was extremely conservative riding from you, Tom. Especially when you hit the 30+ mark, you know.
Look, I'm trying to improve my skating ability, but time and a place, man. Seriously, that's the problem.
Oh well.
Like,
Still, you know. The thing is, you can't really help it because everyone does it.
Last 2 days have been absolutely fine. I was on my Stoke practicing manual lean, if anyone's got a Stoke, and I was on my bamboo stone ground wheels practicing sliding at low speed. So there's things you can do, switch dancing. Like, a lot of people are like, I don't like riding every way. Ride different ways. Practice maybe some basic long ball dancing stuff, you know, change your foot position. Small development you can do to push yourself without speed. And I had been out in at least a day, sorry, not 2 days, 1 day, and I needed to ride, and I got carried away. So that was my mistake, and I openly put my hand up. It wasn't a good example, so sorry about that.
So Tom, I know the Lacroix is slightly got an asymmetrical setup that's supposed to take care of speed wobbles and balance them out a little bit. So I'm asked to ask what happened.
Brilliant. So basically, I think it's a combination of two things. I was riding absolutely fine.
And he fired.
And I fired. And basically, I ride a really loose setup for a Lacroix ride. It's like the loosest it can be. Then I hit a pothole without me realizing because the wheels are so large. And then I felt like the motors were cutting out something, but I literally gone in the air for about half a second and not realized. And then I was doing this for not like excessively, but like for about 2-3 seconds. And I thought, I'm going to catch this. It'll be all right. I did not catch it, and I just slammed so hard in the street. There's a motorcyclist behind me who stopped and just got my board out of the way and carried on riding because obviously he can't be near me because some people were helping me. But mate, I was like I've said this earlier, but I'll say again, I was in agony and I was like, where are my headphones? Because I wear headphones when I ride for communication and music. And I looked on the road and saw one of my headphones in the road, and I just saw this car just go and just carry on.
Oh, God. Yeah, sometimes when that happens to me, what I try to see is if there's any grass around, so I'll just immediately try to bail to the grass. Was there any grass around you?
Oops.
Anything
I was
like
in
that?
the main road because the main road's dead at the moment. That's the problem. It's like, oh, main road, go.
That's what everyone's going to fall into that trap, though, aren't they?
Seen me fall before. I know we roll out stuff, but literally I went flat back at 30. So just don't put yourself at a higher speeds, even though you've got an open road. You're like, yeah, let's go for it. Like, it's a point you can't put straight in the HS at the moment. So, like I said, I do apologise to the community for doing that, and I do feel like
probably nobody wanted to help you anyway, just in case you had coronavirus.
Exactly.
Not going to touch her. That motorcyclist was gone. Kicked your board out of the way. He's gone.
Well, he kept my board because I was in agony. I couldn't move. I saw his giant bus coming towards it, and he moved out of the way, and I'm like, no, I can't move, and I can get the board out of the way. The board's fine, absolutely fine. But yeah, like I said, just I wasn't going to announce this, but I think I should because examples, guys. Like I think I'm quite, I've been riding for a while, and I ride quite quickly. I'm experienced in riding fast. It can happen anywhere at any time. So just
Can happen to anyone.
Yeah, anytime.
Tell you what, I've been very hungry being at home all this time.
Yeah, seriously.
Like I'd have dinner, and then like not even an hour later, I'll be like, I am starving again. I need food again.
Does everybody have bug roll at that place?
As seen, yes.
Yeah.
It's fine. I used to shower sometimes as well. It's fine.
Too much information.
Oh my God, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Way TMI. Anything else people want to go over, or any questions from the chat? Will we wrap up?
I
What
quite
else has
like
everyone
this
else been
format. I think we should be inviting other people to come to this like once a week, and even bring people from around Europe, say Nelson or other people that are prominent anyway.
So how do people feel about sort of Sunday nights when it's a bit more chilled and everyone's at home?
Everyone's at home.
Well, I want to have more time, but you know what I mean? I'm still thinking like
Well, Sunday evening is fine. Yeah, maybe we can post like a pin to the top, announcing it, and people can just jot down their questions, and we'll go through them. Or whoever's in the chat will go through them.
I think we should mass share this as well. So we should put this on like Evolve Skateboard owners and eSkate riding, eSkate Freedom.
Mar and Ben.
Yeah. Shout out to Pavel.
Pavel in here. Welcome back to my channel.
Oh God.
I love his shout out in Lee's video. Lee's recording and he goes, "Hello guys, welcome back to my channel." It's absolutely brilliant.
You're no longer on Earth.
No longer on Earth, yeah. And Tom just caught on that, just coughed. That's not good.
We heard it, Tom.
Oh, me?
Can
we see Ricardo's new board he's making?
Yeah, I think next stream, can we check your board out?
Yeah.
It's in pieces anyway, so I can show you what pieces I have.
Maybe what we should do for the next stream is maybe we should put up a post on Carve saying comment ideas, questions, anything you want us to chat about. We'll chat about it.
Yep. Well, it's a developing thing, so
yeah. Because once we know, like, once everyone's here and enjoying it, and we know who's gonna ask what, and then we can have that for subjects for the next time we do this.
Yeah, totally. So if we set up something for like every Sunday night, and we can bring in, like you say, Nelson and some other guys, and also we can save one spot for maybe anyone from the chat. We can bring them in as well.
We can have guest speakers and yeah,
it'd be really cool.
About politics, fun. That's always fun.
I'd like to hear at least the top 10 contributors on Carve. it'd be good to have them in here, like Scott, Marvel, Kevin Dark.
You should put
That
them.
would be a
We
controversial
sign out,
and
we put all them into one
interesting
room
one.
and just let them go. That's what we should do.
We should get Jack A in here as well. That'd be interesting.
Yes, I'll bring Suki into the party.
That would
I've
be
tried to
interesting.
contact her a few times just to say hi. I don't really get anywhere, but we'll see how that goes. Oh my god. I made a mistake. Did you see that post by total accident, if anyone's watching? When I went, I want to come and carve with you guys at some point, and I didn't realise I literally put the word carve.
Oh, I saw that. That made me laugh.
And I was like, whoops. No, it's like I'm trying to push the bees. Oh.
You guys still have these cards?
Yes.
Never had
Yes,
them.
I have a few.
Nice one.
Always.
Join us.
I haven't had that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
they
anyone
were
here-
originals. They were OGs.
Amanda's in here, Ricardo.
Hello. She's she's using the NHS right now.
Quick, use all their
She doesn't have
bandwidth.
coronavirus. She doesn't have coronavirus.
What? Sorry, I can't move.
Yeah, Doug, that's a really good point. But we were going to do something like this, but we decided not to do it ourselves because of that. But I think the NHS have some stuff already in place to deal with it, and they're monitoring how you collect and deliver stuff. I think you can doorstep things for people.
I heard there's test kits coming to households very, very soon.
There's a lot of stuff going on in the background. If you check out the link, I'll put it in Carve, so you can see what's going on, and then get involved if you want
Can we ask the community about Carve as well? Because we always talk about what we're doing, but we need to engage the community a bit more. Like, what does the community want to have from Carve? What do you want us to work on next? What are you looking for us to do? You know, what you guys
Event-wise, or anything like that. Of course.
just generally. Obviously, we have to plan
That's a
for the
really good
future.
question.
But what is the community generally asking for us as moderators?
I'm looking to do some more AT rides in London and the surrounding areas of London that come under London. If that
Would
makes
you guys
sense.
want
Once
us
all
to-
this is over.
Would you guys want us to explore more of the areas in England, Scotland, Wales, be more London-centric? Any other activities that you may want to think about?
So far, before this,
I hear that Billy has access to a karting track.
He does, yeah, I think so. He's one of the things.
At the moment, it's
One
closed,
thing that
but yeah, I
I've
do.
been,
Yeah.
I've been to Birmingham, Brighton, over in Kent Way. I've been about as much as I can, but you guys, if you guys want more rides, if you're thinking, I wish I'd do something near me, contact me or contact one of the Carve guys and say, look, can you host? Or if not, we can help guide you there, because I think what we want is more of the community hosting stuff with guidance from us and what we do and whatnot. I have the confidence to do so.
What was that for my brother?
I picked the wrong one. The chat moved up. I was after this one.
All right, good stuff. Yeah, more in Birmingham. Well, we have Carve Birmingham now. We have the Brum Boys now, with Amar and Justin and Ben, and they're always posting rides. I know that they have a WhatsApp group. If we have a link, just post it up, maybe post it up later. And if we want to expand to other cities, maybe it's something that we want to explore. So if you're based, say, in Glasgow, Edinburgh, Liverpool, Manchester, and maybe you see the reason to have a Carve group in there, why not give us a shout, and maybe we can work something out and help you out, promote your rides, and you'll promote the Carve community. Just as long as you share our values, I think it's important that there is representation locally around the country, around the
And
kingdom.
we've got about Hertfordshire. And I think what we've done before, and the same thing I did in Brighton, is I wanted to skate in Brighton. So I'm skating in Brighton. And spoke to local guys who carved in that area, who are in Carve, and then get them to just do the route side of things. Like, I don't, like, you guys don't know if you feel the same. I don't mind organising, hosting, and doing all that stuff. But at the event, we need the local guys to support us as well, so we know where the best routes are. Because this is,
I always thought Weymouth would be a good place to go.
Oh, I can't wait. I was
And we
planning-
had a chat about that ages ago, didn't we, Tim?
and
We said we need to go down there and properly do one.
Yeah,
But we
yeah,
just
totally.
didn't,
I'm up, as soon as this is done, I'm up for organising a trip down the whole Weymouth seafront.
We
That's
have to, 100%.
Got, yeah, like that. For instance, Newcastle and the area just above Newcastle, Northumberland, has absolutely beautiful places to go to. Miles and miles of routes along the coast, and that's something that I would love to do a weekend on. Closer by, there's Grafenwater, which got a 9-mile circuit around the reservoir, which is so good, so good, so good.
Okay, remember.
For those who like mud, that's the best that I've seen. And if you guys that are watching this, if you guys know of good places to ride, let us know, and we'll possibly organize something with yourselves.
Jesus.
Everyone's favourite ride.
Camden.
Not the Camden ride. Right, come on. No.
My favourite rides to date.
I've always liked the iBike critical mass ones.
Yeah.
Those are always
The Evolve GTR launch ride, that was a great ride.
Oh yeah, that was
that
a good
50
ride.
bucks.
That was beautiful.
That was very scary to lead, but I enjoyed that a lot.
I think my one was Bognor Regis, believe it or not, on my own. Literally, I've been out partying all night.
That's not a group ride. That's a solo ride.
No, it said ride. Phase 2 ride. It didn't say group.
Damn it.
What politics?
No, my favorite actually was in local in the country anyway. Was in Brighton, the Battle of the Boards, the first one that we did, where Evolve went there. That was actually my first weekend away with Amanda as well, so it all went out nicely.
Excellent. That's cool. I remember
that. It was crazy.
Seven Sisters. I did Seven Sisters on a Carbon GT. That was pretty mental.
What about the first time Richmond Glow?
Oh yeah,
that was lovely. That.
Oh, shout out to Aaron.
That was Aaron's ride. Aaron also phoned me a few days ago. He's heading out to New Zealand, and then lockdown. So I don't know if he's stuck out there at the moment.
Get him online. Get him on the stream next time.
Yeah, get him on here.
I will do. Yeah, I'll contact him. Next track day, don't know. We're waiting to see what happens with the lockdown. I think the next one we're heading over to Billy's go-kart track.
I think the day before that.
Yeah, so
the dark one in Brighton.
Yeah, the Brighton one on my birthday. I think anyway. If it happens, of course, but if not, then my one is. It's possible that mine could happen, especially if this lockdown stops, because once it stops, my karting track is going to be owned by Absolute Karting, the guys who own the Maidenhead track. So they're just sorting that out. Sorry? Yeah, they're just sorting that out. Once that's sorted, and then we can go ahead and do it. So that's what we're waiting for right now.
We could get Corona to sponsor it, so it makes
perfect.
Oh.
Good thing about this track though is there's hotels right next to it, and they're super cheap as well. So if you live far away and you want to come down here, all the way down to London and do it, it's got great transport links.
I spoke to Tim about this. I'm not sure about the rest of you guys, but probably won't happen now. But it's my birthday in May. I'm 30 in May, which I'm going to be.
You're really quiet.
Sorry, it's me. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm 30 in May, and what I was going to do is, depending on it's good, I was going to do a eSkate weekender. And basically, we all go to one place. I was going to think of doing somewhere like Brighton, and we all stay in like hotels every night, and we just skate all day, and we have a nightlife, and we do a morning ride, and then that's kind of my thing I wanted to do. Because obviously for my day I'm with my family, but maybe the weekend before or close to the date I was going to do something. Obviously it's all in the air, but I would love to just have a jolly up with everyone, because it's all well and good doing rides, but I think the purpose of a group ride is to network, talk to other riders, share experiences, and go from there. I don't think it's going to happen in May, but we can try. I want to do something like that at some point.
One of the things that I really enjoyed, for instance, on the Welsh weekend, was to go to a part of the country that I didn't really know and speak to people that I'd never met and see their boards and see the monsters that they make in there with Trampa, and beautiful, beautiful rides along the seafront.
That was fun, that wasn't it? I remember that.
Oh man, amazing, amazing. Lee, if you're
That
watching,
first Trampa ride was great.
that as well.
Oh, you get. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
that was good fun when we went up there, Ricardo, to the Trampa.
Was that
First
right?
time we went. The first time we all went up. To
Oh
Trampa.
yeah, that was awesome in their hometown in Nottingham. Nottingham,
Yeah, I ended up staying for the whole weekend.
yeah, you. That was a good shout. Yeah, they have
It was good
amazing
fun,
rides over there.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Right, guys, is it time to wrap this up? Do you have more questions?
Yeah, we've hit an hour, so
What are we gonna do about next one, guys?
so let's reschedule Sunday nights. We can put a link up in Carve, and people can put questions in, and we can invite members in, so we can schedule who's going to appear each week.
Sounds good to me.
I'll
Nice one.
Carve merch. I'm just going to throw this in there. I was doing a Kickstarter to get some patches made so people can stick them on anything, and like no one did it. Thanks,
Yeah, it's a
team.
shame.
But
One thing that we need to talk about as well next time is release some merchandise, some T-shirts. I need my Carve T-shirt. I'm still running something. Run Edinburgh. This is not good. I know. I don't know where mine is. It must be in the wash. I don't know.
I don't know where it is. Not good.
Okay, let's wrap it up. I'll drop a link in Carve for the next one, and we do Sunday nights. If you want to be on, drop a message in, and if you have any questions, again, drop a message into the post.
Thanks for everyone's input, by the way. Appreciate it.
Yeah, really good.
Thanks everyone commenting and being involved.
All right, I'm going to end this. Thanks, guys. Take care.
So everyone.
Peace.
Bye.